There are moments when something inside us quietly breaks, not loudly, not dramatically, but slowly, almost invisibly. A dream begins to fade, a relationship fractures, a door closes, and suddenly we find ourselves standing in a place we never imagined, empty, still, and strangely lifeless. This is the valley of dry bones, not always visible to others, but deeply real within us. The vision in Ezekiel begins with stillness. Silence stretches across a field of dry bones. The weight of disappointment, the echo of hope delayed, the gnawing feeling. Is this all there is? Dry bones are not just broken, they are beyond broken. They have no memory of movement, no trace of warmth, no sign that life was ever there. And sometimes we feel this way inside. Energy drained, motivation vanished, going through motions but not truly living. Sometimes emptiness feels heavier than suffering. Then comes the question, can these bones live? It feels almost uncomfortable. When you're standing in your own valley, it can feel unrealistic, even foolish. Hope in the midst of lifelessness can feel like denial. Yet the question opens the door. You don't need certainty. You only need to consider, maybe things could be different. Ezekiel doesn't give a confident answer. He simply says, only you know. Sometimes that quiet openness is enough. In the valley, nothing changes until something is spoken. Our words matter more than we think. The words we speak to ourselves shape the depth and direction of the valley. When we are tired, hurt, or discouraged, our inner voice can become harsh. But the vision asks us, speak life before you see life. Not pretend everything is fine, but refuse to let circumstances define you. It's choosing to say, this season is hard, but it's not permanent. I may feel weak, but I'm still moving. Something in me is still here, and that matters. Restoration is not instant. The process begins slowly. First, a movement. Not life, but a rattling, the sound of bones shifting. Progress often starts with tiny decisions, deciding to try again, taking one small step forward, choosing not to quit today. These moments can feel insignificant, but they signal change beneath the surface. Your story is not as still as it appears. Sometimes things begin to come together. The bones are joined, flesh forms, skin appears. Structurally, everything looks complete, but there is still no life. Many times from the outside, everything seems fine. You go to work, maintain relationships, meet responsibilities. Yet inside, something is missing. Restoration is not only about putting things back together, but rediscovering life within them. You're not failing if you don't feel fully alive yet. You are in process. Life doesn't return until breath enters. Not effort, not appearance. Breath. The inward renewal we often overlook. Sometimes what we need is not more effort, but a quiet, deep reconnection. Breath can look different for each of us. A moment of stillness, a sense of purpose, a quiet return of peace. It is gentle, but it changes everything. You begin to feel possibility, not just pain. When breath enters, those bones rise. What was scattered becomes unified. What was lifeless becomes strong. In this rising, you are changed, not who you were before, but someone deeper, stronger, wiser. The valley doesn't just restore, it reshapes. What if the valley is not the end? What if these difficult seasons are transformations in disguise? Maybe the moments that feel like endings are actually preparation. Your struggle is not the full story. There is movement you cannot see, growth happening beneath the surface, life returning in ways you do not understand. You may not feel strong. You may not feel hopeful every day, but you are still here, and that matters more than you realize. Sometimes the most powerful thing in your valley is not to conquer it, but to remain, to keep showing up, to keep breathing, to keep choosing, even in small ways, not to give up. Transformation unfolds slowly, slowly. If you carry anything from the valley of dry bones, let it be this: there is no valley so dry that life cannot return. Even when everything looks still, even when hope feels distant, something can begin again. Maybe not as you expected, but life has a way of finding its way back into places we thought were lost forever. One day, perhaps quietly and unexpectedly, you may realize the place that felt like an ending was becoming the beginning of something new.